Addressing the IRS situation. Listen, a lot of y'all don't understand how this shit work because y'all not on that tax bracket, right? What happened was that I didn't report my taxes for 2020, 21, 22, and 23. Those years, I done paid $6 million, $2 million in 2018, $1.3 million 2019. For the year of 2020, I'm at 1.8 million. Over $6 million went to the IRS. Like I said, when you make over a certain amount of money, I think they tax you in the state of New York.
Oh baby, 6IX9INE is down bad this time, like for real. The IRS ain't playing no games with him because they straight up pulled up to his house, snatched all his jewelry, and threw it on the auction block like it was a clearance sale. And chilly, they didn't stop there. They even put his house on the market. That's when 6IX9INE completely lost his mind and started spiraling all over the internet. Not even his goofy lace fronts were safe because, yes ma'am, those got auctioned off too. And you already know the girls did not hesitate to snatch them up as soon as they hit the block. But instead of laying low, this man still had the nerve, the audacity, to hop online and call his own fans broke. Meanwhile, his face was out here starring on the IRS website like a wanted poster. You cannot make this up. Now, if you're wondering why the IRS is on his neck like this, it's simple. He ain't paid his taxes in 4 whole years. 4! He really thought he could just lay low and not drop a dime on Uncle Sam? Baby, the IRS don't forget nobody. They'll pull up on anybody, no matter how big they think they are. And 6IX9INE just found that out the hard way. Whew, baby, when the IRS posted all his jewelry up for sale, it was gone in minutes, like poof. And don't get it twisted, these weren't no discount items either. His signature Bruce the Shark diamond pendant? That thing was listed for over $2 million, and folks were already lined up, ready to throw down the cash. Now, word on the street is, it had a few cracks in it. That didn't stop people from flocking to snatch it up. Talk about embarrassing. And of course, 6IX9INE just had to run his mouth about it. He jumped on Instagram, spewing excuse after excuse, trying to act like the IRS did him dirty. He swore up and down that they broke into his house while he was chillin' in the Dominican Republic and wiped him clean. He even claimed they cracked open his safe expecting to find stacks of cash, but all they got was his jewelry, so they took that instead and put it on the auction block. But get into this. According to him, the IRS wasn't selling his stuff because he didn't pay his taxes. It was because he didn't report his taxes for 4 years. Boy, what? And when he finally decided to, he claims he couldn't because he had some immigration issues in the Dominican Republic and was stuck there for 8 whole months. To prove his point, he posted stacks of cash on IG, flexing like that was the reason the feds raided his house. His caption was giving delusion, talking about, "They busted into my safe thinking it was filled with money, but all they found was jewelry. A year ago, when I was stuck in the DR for 8 months, they raided my whole house because I didn't report my income for 4 years. They thought I was running, but I just couldn't leave and get back to the US. If you don't own your home outright, don't even speak on me."
IRS situation. Listen, a lot of y'all don't understand how this work because y'all not on that tax bracket, right? What happened was that I didn't report my taxes for 2020, 21, 22, and 23. Those years, I done paid $6 million, $2 million in 2018, $1.3 million 2019. For the year of 2020, I'm at 1.8 million. Over $6 million went to the IRS. Like I said, when you make over a certain amount of money, I think they tax you in the state of New York 54%. Biden was trying to raise it to 62% in the state of New York and California. So I moved out of New York to Florida where it has different tax laws. Long story short, thank God we have Donald Trump, who's now the president, who's going to change a lot of tax laws because what they do is, like I said, I got an open case right now, so I don't want to talk bad about the IRS, but I quote my president, Donald Trump, "These people belong at the border. They just a big gang that comes after your income and everything." So listen, this is not no Airbnb. This is not an Airbnb. This is my house. This is how I really live. Done.
That's a fact.
And bitches who know us, listen, you could be a hater. It's cool. Just remember, you got to pay rent on the first. What's today? Oh, y'all got to pay rent. Listen, you got to pay rent tomorrow. Look at me. gotta pay rent tomorrow. So it's cool to hate, but remember you gotta clock in at 9 a.m. You gotta clock in at 9 a.m. tomorrow. You gotta clock out at 5 p.m.
Now be for real. Nobody was buying 6IX9INE's sob story, and honestly, they had every reason not to. Why? Because back in 2022, this man sat in court with his whole chest and admitted that he was broke. Like, straight up told the judge he ain't even have enough money to pay his own lawyer. He claimed he was barely seeing a dime from his merch deals, which, let's not forget, he had already been dropped from right before he got locked up. Whew. He was crying in that courtroom tombout. Right now, I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't know if I'll ever get the kind of big money advances I used to before my arrest. I did get large advances under my record and merch deals back in the day, but I don't get any royalties from them now since my accounts are all messed up. This is gonna bankrupt me for life and put my whole family in hardship. Chili, it don't stop there. Rewind to 2021, and this man was already caught up in another mess. A stripper had sued him after he hit her upside the head with a champagne bottle. And baby, according to court docs TMZ got their hands on, the judge was not playing. He ordered 6IX9INE to cough up a smooth $10 million in damages. And how was he supposed to pay it? By selling off everything he owned. Rolls-Royce? Gone. His Florida mansion? Gone. The judge really said, "Boy, if you gotta sell your whole existence to come up with that money, then so be it." Even the judge was tired of him. Oh, but hold on, 'cause we ain't done spilling yet. One of 6IX9INE's former best friends, somebody he was in business with, came through with the real tea about why they fell out. And to nobody's surprise, it was all about money. Apparently, 6IX9INE hit him up tombout. "Bro, I need to get to the bag real quick," 'cause he wanted to set up a content house and buy Birkins for his little side pieces just to make his actual girlfriend jealous. Messy. He did manage to secure $692 million, yes, million, to stream video games online. But, surprise, surprise, he blew through it like it was nothing and went right back to being broke.
So what happened between you and 6ix9ine?
Oh yeah, we talked about.
Because there's dummy vapes on the thing.
Yeah, dude.
Are you mad about that? Should we throw them off the ship or?
I honestly am mad about that. I mean, dude, it's alright. So I got him a deal, right? To play video games
With Rumble?
once a week for an hour.
Damn.
$2 million up front, and just doesn't do anything.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's pretty much that simple. It's the fact that he had no money at the time, and he needed money to he breaks up with his girlfriend, and he needs money to buy Birkin bags for all these black chicks and give away money to make his girlfriend jealous. That's literally like the factual story. I need money right now. I have no money, and I got to make my ex-girlfriend jealous by trying to have sex with all her friends. That's what happened. And he just bro, he told the company, I need $2 million up front so I can buy a content house.
Damn.
And they believed him, dude. The guy's an idiot.
Girl, this man is the most unserious person walking this earth. Like, he was struggling to survive, but his top priority? Dropping thousands on Birkins for a bunch of women just to make his ex jealous? What kind of tomfoolery is this? Chili, the math ain't mathin'. And let's not forget, this man was so broke, he couldn't even put gas in his car. Yes, girl, you heard me right. His own former manager, Whack 100, got on the Breakfast Club and aired him all the way out. He let the world know that 6IX9INE was even more broke than we thought. Like, can't even afford a gallon of gas type of broke. And what's really funny? Just a year before that, Whack was out here lying through his teeth. Talm bout, oh, 6IX9INE got over $43 million worth of businesses? He good. But as soon as they fell out, phew, that truth came flying out real quick. Now all of a sudden he's singing a different tune, spilling the real state of 6IX9INE.
6ix9ine broke or nah?
Yeah, he broke as a mother. 6ix9ine ain't got nothing, man. Over there doing bad, bro. I had to send it $20 for some gas, man. That nigga doing,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why we was telling the people ain't nothing we can really do for you right now, because broke, bro. It's terrible, man. Like, sad thing to see such a talented young man.
Supposed to pull up yet.
Now let's get into what the people are saying, because baby, they did not hold back. One person clocked all the way in saying, pay attention to how most of his so-called valuables are just jewelry. No properties, no businesses, no stocks, no bonds, no investments. Just a bunch of clownish-looking chains and a few cars. Absolutely sad. This is exactly why billionaires don't care about jewelry or luxury brand clothing. It holds zero value. Especially those tacky, over-the-top custom pieces and cars. Depreciation is eating him up. This is legit tragic. Whew! And that's not all. Another person had time today saying, 6IX9INE has spent years mercilessly mocking the dead and being beyond disrespectful to his enemies. If anybody deserved this kind of downfall, it's him. Oop, the people have spoken. But now, I want to hear your thoughts. What do y'all think about 6IX9INE getting exposed for being broke? And do you think the IRS is about to let him off the hook anytime soon? Drop your opinions in the comments and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.